Good evening. Welcome to the Bubba Show. Sente 7 will hopefully be here shortly. So, how is everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody is doing fine and doing well. So far, there is nobody. But I know this too will change. So I hope everybody's having a great day. And I hope you are enjoying yourselves immensely because it's a day off, and a day off is always a great day off. So, this is bizarre. So, I am just wondering where everybody is. Ah, there it is. Now I'm live. For watching. Hello, everybody. So, what do y'all think of my thumbnail? Well, I'll tell you this, it wasn't a date I had, that's for sure. In a perfect world. Oh. So, yes, you're right, Mr. Tux. But come on now. What would you rather see? That, or would you rather be looking at my ugly mug? Come on now. I thought so. Did y'all have a great day? Everybody have a good day? Including you, RPW? Ren should be along eventually, hopefully. I've been off for a little bit, so I had to try to help a student of mine deal with something. So we'll see. Who knows? Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the thumbnail? I would say about a good 9.5. I think Ren's stuck in the love boat. So, yeah, Mr. Tux, I hear there's been a lot of rain up there. A lot. An 11, there you go. That's impossible. The only way she'd be an 11 if she was with me. Then again, I wouldn't be doing this live cast, that's for sure. Thanks, Graham. So, oh boy. So, anyway, what is the perfect set? And would somebody like to come up or come on the show? I will be happy to send out a link. Without a problem. I got a feeling Ren's probably drowning in his beer, drowning in a red horse. Okay, sending a link. I just figured the thumbnail was appropriate to go along with the topic tonight. I didn't think you'd want to see my boobs. God, I hope not. You're a really sick man if you do. Yeah, personally, I think it really depends on the size of the woman. If you got a woman, like, okay, I'll give you an example. If you got a woman that's say 4'10" and she weighs 100 pounds, if she's got C's, that's more than adequate, or even B's. B's fine too, depending on the size of the woman. You know, a small petite woman, C's look humongous. Look, B's and C's look good sized on them. But if you put D's or double D's on them, then you got Dolly Parton. So, anybody coming on? Or am I just going to sit here and yak all night and try to entertain you guys? Okay, I must say, she looks impressive to me, though. Well, of course, I picked the thumbnail. You want to come on, Graham? Click on the link. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing, Bubba?
Pretty good. I figured you'd be the one to come on.
Well, I was trying to give everybody else a chance. Like I thought maybe Mr. Tux would like to come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe them guys are just scared to talk about women's cleavage.
Women's cleavage. That's an interesting subject, man. I like them big. I like them small. I like them all sizes. But when you get down to it, the main purpose for a woman's fun parts are to
Mm-hmm.
feed the baby and
Very true.
yeah.
So really, more than a mouthful. Would you say more than a mouthful's a waste?
Yeah, I mean that's a common term used in military circles for a very long time. Anything
I'm
more than a
glad I'm able to
mouthful.
make Mr. Tux. I'm glad I'm able to make Mr. Tux's night.
Yeah, I told them break out the jerkins, dude. It's the thumbnail is making them cross-eyed. I mean, if you got one stuck in the chamber, get it out of there.
Exactly. Don't want it jamming on you.
No, hell no.
Oh man. Okay,
Ah,
okay, let's say out of all the okay, we'll do this in different categories, okay? Because if you kind of say, "Oh, tell me who's the woman who has the most beautiful breast you ever saw," there's so many of them. So we'll do this by category, okay? Who who has the nicest rack of any Hollywood celeb you've ever seen?
oh my God. Um,
See, just one category.
Holy shit. You know, it all depends on the ethnicity of the woman, okay? And you can take a Kristen Kruk. She's a she's an actress from Canada.
Uh
Uh,
huh.
she she starred in Smallville,
Okay.
a CW show, and when you get a gal, she's half Asian and half Welsh. I
Oh,
mean, really, really awesome combination. And I think when a guy looks at somebody's a female's chest,
mm-hmm.
he sees a lot of things. He sees size, he sees
Uh-huh.
shape. Do you like them pear shaped? Do you like
Yeah.
them stand? Do you like them standing straight out like headlights? What color do you like the areolas? Do you like the areolas that are big and brown? Do you like the areolas that are pink? You know,
Yeah.
I
Do
mean,
you I mean do you go with the hockey pucks,
yeah.
or do you go with small but uh I'm trying to think of a word. Or do you go with the small, or do you go with the I can't think of a word. Ah, all this talk about boobies has got me unable to think. And we just
Yeah.
started the show.
And then you got to look
Uh,
at another factor. How big of a nipple do you like? Do you like a nipple that's, like a Gerber nipple, really big? Do you like small
nah,
nipples?
I like them
Huh?
small.
Like
I'm
them
more of a
small?
small nipple kind of guy.
Yeah.
Now, I had a little fling at one time with a neighbor. I was single at the time, so and she had 34 double D's.
Oh my God.
Oh, they were huge. But you can only have so much fun with the fun bags.
Yeah.
Though they make very nice pillows though at nighttime.
Hmm. Yeah.
So yeah,
But then you got to consider, man. I mean, uh, you know as well as I do Newton's law, gravity, right?
mm-hmm.
And then you multiply gravity times time, and over time, she's going to take that bra off, and they're going to be dragging the ground. Okay,
Yeah, they're gonna be dragging down to the knees and all saggy and
yeah, yeah, and the grandchildren when they sit on her lap, they'll actually be sitting on her boob. You have to consider that too.
yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, that's what I really like about Asian women's boobies. They're not huge, so they'll maintain form quite well as they age.
Hell yeah, but if you really want to find an Asian gal with with a good size rack, go to Pattaya Beach, Thailand.
Oh, I've never been to Thailand. You know who I
Oh,
think's really smoking hot is Michelle Malkin.
oh, now you're talking about my favorite Filipina. I mean, she's gorgeous and she has a brain. Okay,
Yes,
that's
exactly.
that's a combination you can't beat.
Yes, indeed. There was
You just can't beat that.
nah. I think a good one was I'll tell you what here in a second who I thought was another hot one. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. So I will just Google it. But here is the link. Some of these women they have on here, I don't think are really all that great. But I have to say, definitely wasn't her. Nah. See, I don't really like the ones that really had the surgery. Because a lot of them, get enhanced, shall we say?
Uh, yeah, fake boobies. I don't care for them. I've laid down with a couple of women that got silicone fun bags, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like hitting a water balloon, man. It's not comfortable at all.
Ah, Yeah, I have actually never believe had a woman that had them enhanced. So,
Yeah, hey Bubba, if you look at the chat, Quentin Ballou,
mm-hmm,
Michael, Michelle Malkin is my bottom bitch. So you go, Quentin Blue.
that's
I'm
right.
happy for you.
That's right. I'll tell you, there's one who I really like. She's half Japanese and half white.
Half Japanese and half white.
Yeah,
Okay, that there's a lot of women that fall under that category.
yeah, she looks beautiful, and she's also a member of Mensa. So, Asia
Huh.
Carrera.
Oh, Asia Carrera. Okay. All right, I know
Yeah,
who you're talking about.
yeah,
Oh,
she's.
back in the day, I like Christy Yamaguchi.
Oh, you're the figure skater.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
she looked
and
good.
there was another one I liked was Michelle Kwan.
Mm-hmm.
She she really grew up to be a beautiful woman.
Yeah, she did. But yeah, Asia Carrera. She's actually a member of Mensa. She has like a degree in physics.
Uh-huh.
I mean, really, really smart,
Yeah.
and and she could make you really happy for at least a couple hours. For at least a couple hours. Yeah.
Or in some people's case, just about 20 minutes.
Uh huh. Yes, Maria Zawa looked good. So did Mimi Miyagi. She was actually Filipina.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So okay, now here's the next one. Now who how about as far as female sportscasters?
Oh, sportscasters.
Yeah, female.
I haven't really followed female sportscasters because there's so few. But
Well,
if you want,
that's why they're easy to follow because there's so few of them.
yeah, well, when I look at ESPN, uh, all their channels like ESPN1, ESPN2, it's their sportscasters. They're starting to talk a lot about politics, and I
Mm-hmm.
I don't switch over to sports to hear politics. I switch over to sports to hear sports, and they just don't. And so I just kind of don't follow it.
Yeah. Did you see what Philippine Life Beyond the Philippine Dream exposed wrote?
What do you write? What do you write?
What? I got bigger boobs than my wife.
Well, yeah, that's expected. When you get older, you're going to grow man boobs. It's, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know,
Yeah, unless we want to work out 4 hours a day, but who the hell's got the time or the patience to do that? I know I don't.
I'm lucky if I can hit the gym once a week. That's due to lack of motivation, but I should be hitting the gym more often.
Uh yeah, it can be tough to do hitting the gym. So I do like my thumbnail. Now see, she's got nice looking fun bags. They're not too big and they're not too small.
Yeah, just right. Like the Three Bears story.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, who's the trying to think of another category of women. How about newscast?
I'll tell you, newscasters, any day of the week, Kimberly Guilfoyle.
Kimberly Guilfoyle does look good. She
Okay.
definitely does.
There's another one I
So
really like. Go on her Instagram page. She's no longer with Fox. Andrea Tanteros.
Huh.
She's got an
Andrea.
all-around good body. Yeah, Andrea Tanteros.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
How do you spell her last name?
Ah, just about how it sounds. If you punch it into Google, it'll correct it for you. Just try to
Oh,
spell it phonetically.
yeah, she don't look bad. She's
Yeah.
all right.
Now, if you check her Instagram, she's in a bathing suit, and you see her in a white bathing suit, it will warm you up. I can guarantee it. There you go. Quentin Ballou knows he spelled it properly.
Give me a spit.
Tantaros. He knows, man. He knows. The guy knows. All right.
There's another one. She's Puerto Rican, and
Well, that's Kimberly Guilfoyle. She's half Puerto Rican, half Irish.
this.
Oh, I know. Let's see. They got Janice Dean. She's a little bit older, and I know who you're talking about, but I can't figure out her name. But I give you a dime a dollar. Quentin Ballou
Ja-
knows.
Jackie Garrido, and she is stacked. Jackie Garrido. I'll actually spell it in
Hmm.
the chat box for those guys who want to Google her. Jackie Garrido.
Jason Roadmeyer says Helen Yee is a
Never heard of
sportscaster. She covers
Helen Yee.
sports.
Helen Yee. That's a definite Asian last name. Oh yeah, Helen. Helen's good to go. Is definitely good to go. She was a judge for Ultimate Bikini Championships. I think she got those things altered.
Could be, that's where
But
self-esteem issues come in.
yep, she does look good though. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I like Googling for girls. I think we all do.
Long as you're not Googling for boys, Mr. Tux.
Exactly. Yes, she is on YouTube, Jason. Ren Hassa. Fox News Girls versus Fox wins hands down. Yep, mixed cultured females usually are very easy on the eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy that hires at Fox has got a good eye.
Yeah, he has an eye for talent. Yeah, there's a there's this Philippine man. There's some beautiful women here though too that are singers or actresses or whatever. What's up, Oscar Mike? I apologize. I got the show started late. Like I said, I got jammed up.
Yeah, Polish girls and Czech girls are hot.
Man, I got a lap dance from a hot looking Czech chick one time when I was in Key West. And she was beautiful. Black hair, naturally black hair, blue eyes, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that's my kryptonite, brunettes. Oh my god, I can't say no to a brunette.
I probably would have taken her home had she been nicer.
She wasn't nice, huh? Does she have a bad attitude?
No, just a lap dance, though. Come on, man. kick, kick your game up a notch.
Very well.
Oh, it's funny. Helen's Instagram. Wow. Huh. Oh boy. Instagram. There's some gorgeous babes on Instagram.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about Instagram, I get about 15 to 20 requests a month from these young women that are on Instagram. And what they do is they try to get you to follow them. And they're,
Yeah,
you
so they're
know,
trying to work their way through college.
yeah, and they're in clad bikinis and this and that, you know. And it's
Well,
like, yeah,
well,
no, thank you.
maybe they want to discuss current events.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah, I'm sure they know a lot about current events.
Yeah. Let's talk about how about we talk about future events with them. Bring up the old future events. Oh, that sucks, Oscar Mike. You can't hear the show. Man, it'd be getting a ton of rain up there in Manila. Jennifer Aniston looks good. She still looks good for her age. Nice little body.
Yeah, she's. I wouldn't throw her out of bed for eating crackers. That's for damn sure.
No, neither would I. So, okay, guys, what's the ultimate set of boobies for you? She's like 105. Who, Jennifer Aniston? No, I think she's like 49 or 50, but she still looks good. Of course, when you got all that money, you can pretty much stay good looking, generally speaking. Uh, 51. Okay, 50. Well, I was close. She still looks good for 51. Man, that chick in that video there last night. Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, there you go. I give you props for that one, Quentin Blue. Gwen Stefani. It's one of the few blondes that I really like.
I never really got into her. Gwen Stefani.
Really, I
Yeah.
love her. I love her music. I like her attitude. I don't know what she's like in real life, but you know,
Yes, Phoebe Cates. Well, she had boobs in Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
yeah, she's changed a little bit over the years, though. I
Yeah, well,
mean,
she got married and ended up having a family and all that. She just pretty much left Hollywood.
yeah, I mean, some people can't handle that Hollywood lifestyle, and I don't blame them one bit. They want to just live a regular life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. I would definitely say the Hollywood lifestyle is not for everybody. You got a lot of celebs too don't even live in Hollywood. They realize how plastic and full of BS it is and live elsewhere and just come in and do movies.
Hmm.
So, okay. Now, why don't we talk about boobies?
Well, you know who's got one of the most famous set of boobies?
Raquel Welch.
Close.
Although they're probably hanging down to her ankles by now, but in her younger days, well, Anne Margaret looked good in her younger days about 30 years ago.
Linda Carter,
Yeah, one of them mentioned her earlier.
Wonder Woman. Okay, man. When I
Yeah.
was a kid, when I was a kid, Friday nights would sit down in front of the TV with my dad, and he's like, "Okay, Robert, we got Wonder Boobs on tonight." He loved that show.
Yeah,
It was just good TV.
the outfit did not hurt.
It was just good TV. And
Oh,
she has a history with Philippines.
oh, does she?
And yeah, in 1979, she was in Philippines for the filming of the movie that starred Marlon Brando, uh, Apocalypse Now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And she was actually in Olongapo. Okay. And if you Google, if you Google her name, you'll find a picture of her wearing I believe it's a Shakey's Pizza T-shirt,
How appropriate.
and pictured in Olongapo City. Okay, and the interesting backstory to all that is that Linda Carter, she shot a lot of film in that movie, but everything she was in was cut on the cutting room floor because she got offered the role of Wonder Woman at that time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So that's why I say she really has the most famous set of boobies. Okay.
Yeah, she does. She definitely has some famous boobies. How about, let's see. I think I think Jessie Mendiola looks good. She won the finest in the land for sexiest woman in the world 2016. She's a Filipina actress. She barely edged out Jenny Lynn Mercado.
Yeah, she's pretty. Jenny Lynn Mercado is pretty famous and notorious
Mm-hmm.
in the Philippines. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Jessie Mendiola though looks good. I wouldn't kick her out of bed. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Angel Loxon looks good. She's pretty smoking hot. So's trying to think of another one. Kim Domingo. She is. Let's face it, we wouldn't kick any of them out of the sack.
Oh hell no, especially at our age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Erin Gray was definitely hot back in the day. She was on Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
She looked good. Don't know whatever happened to old Erin Gray. I guess she got gray and went away.
Yeah. Cochran wrote, Robert brought up a good point about nipples. They can make a big difference in both presentation and effect. Yeah, I mean, when you got a large set of nipples scraping against your chest while you're doing the beast with two backs,
Mm-hmm.
that can really heighten the arousal level.
Ginger Rogers, yes, she was back in what, the 40s?
Yeah, oh yeah. You're talking my dad's era,
Yeah,
the greatest
exactly.
generation. You look back at the greatest generation, women of the silver screen. You will find some real hotties and some real dogs.
Lauren Bacall.
Yeah, like Lauren Bacall, Betty Grable.
Yep. Yeah, they were the bomb back then. Of course, Marilyn Monroe, Raquel Welch in the 60s, Jane Fonda, well, until she visited Vietnam like a dumb idiot.
I'll say this about Hanoi Jane. Uh,
She's aged
I was
well.
yeah, I was down the American Legion one night. And somebody mentioned her name, and a fight broke out. Okay, I don't think it's a good idea to go in the American Legion or the VFW and mention that name, right? Because especially here in Florida, if you walk into any American Legion or VFW, you are going to find a lot of Vietnam vets, and
Yeah,
and
of
most of
course.
them are bellied up to the bar, especially in the morning, having bacon and eggs with a stein of beer. Okay,
Huh.
and you don't piss them boys off. Okay, you just don't do it.
How about Selma Hayek?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Man, she is definitely hot.
yeah. But they become less hot when they open their mouth and they talk about politics.
Oh, I agree
Uh,
wholeheartedly.
right? Talk about a hot arm killer. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, that's all some of them got to
And
do is open their mouth for about 3 seconds, and then you go soft as Liberace in the Playboy Mansion.
yeah, Telemundo's definitely got a lot of hot looking women. And then if you ever watch soap operas, which I don't, but when you're clicking through the channels, you see one that catches your eye, you stop like, wow. But then you hear the Spanish, and it's like, okay, I can put up with this for a couple of minutes just to stare at her. So Pam Grier was hot back in the day.
Well,
Definitely.
if you want to go to that category, look at Harris
Faulkner.
Faulkner.
Oh, she's smoking.
Okay, look at Arthel Neville.
Yeah, I am definitely a big fan of Harris Faulkner.
Well, I think she was Miss Missouri,
I don't know.
Miss USA, or something like that. If you Google her, she used to be in the beauty pageants.
Well, that's like Robin Meade, who was on Headline News. She was Miss Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point in time, I think back in the early mid '90s. So
You got a fan.
Harris.
You got a fan running.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I thought so. I could hear it.
Harris. Her dad was a retired lieutenant colonel in the Army.
Yeah.
He was an aviator.
Mm-hmm.
3 tours of Vietnam. Huh. Doesn't say anything. Doesn't say anything about her ever being in a beauty pageant. She pretty much just started out at the bottom. Started out with LA Weekly, and she was a freelance business writer for $50 per article. And she did an internship at KCOP TV in LA doing small tasks before she moved to Greenville, North Carolina to work as a reporter and anchor at WNCT TV.
Mm-hmm.
Then went to Kansas City where she became an evening anchor for 8 years. And while she was there, she was the victim of harassment and stalking by a former acquaintance who followed her from North Carolina.
Oh my God.
So,
Yeah, well, she put her time in the trenches, to get to where she's at.
Oh,
no
yeah.
doubt about it.
Yeah, she married a Tony Berlin. They have 2 daughters. And she's definitely worked her way up the ladder. So, okay. Well, oh boy, I think the next show I'll do asses or legs.
What are you gonna do for your next show?
either asses or legs.
Asses or legs?
Yeah, do a series.
That could be a very interesting show, you know.
Exactly.
Uh,
Oh, that's funny. Thanks, Zach. Yes, thank you for the image. Thank you. It impressed me. Legs and butts. You don't want to cover it all in one show. You want to stretch it out there a little bit. Nothing better. Hey, Quentin Baloo, you want to come on? Okay.
so I think Ren must have passed out in his boat.
That is a good possibility. I don't think he bought a boat today. He's talking about getting one built, but he's torn between he's torn between a boat and a jeepney.
Yeah, he
So,
did a show on that yesterday.
Vanessa Del Rio definitely,
Yeah, Vanessa Del Rio. Wow,
and,
that's another
and,
one.
and she knew all the tricks.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just leave that one alone.
She was a very talented actress.
Yes.
You put it mildly.
She could speak her mind, her lines quite well, couldn't she?
Yes, she could. Definitely. She knew when to hit a note.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Well, you know, you say you want to talk about boobies, okay? Have you seen the recently up and coming YouTube channel called Filipinas Keeping It Real?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Okay. And they did a bathing suit. You know, they did a
Oh.
bathing suit video. So rate them.
What I'd like to do is just buy a trampoline and, you know, go out and scout for talent and have them come and jump up and down our trampoline and
Only,
catch it
yeah,
up.
it's there was a show quite a while ago. It was called The Man Show with Adam Carolla
Oh yeah, I used to watch that religiously. I like,
and Jimmy
I like,
Kimmel.
yeah, I like the one where the kid had the fake ID.
Yeah,
And when he got to
and
the
that
liquor store, the foreigner's like, "Oh, I need to see some ID." He goes, "I don't ask to see your green card."
and at the end of the show, they did girls jumping on trampolines.
Trampoline, yes, yes, they did.
And you just reminded me of that show.
Yep, the Man Show. That was a great show.
Yeah, it was. It
It
was
was
awesome friggin' show.
it was inspiring. Then when he went and he bought porno bags, he goes, "Yeah, I'm going to take this on back to the old tree house and." Or some when he bought a bottle of liquor and get a bottle of vodka and get me some loving.
Yeah. Uh, my daughters would walk into my man cave and they're like, "Oh, Daddy, you watching that trash again? Get the hell out of here. Go get me a Sammy."
That's right. That's cool. Now you have two daughters or one?
Two. Two.
Two, and no boys.
No boys. No boys.
Okay, two girls. Well, that's cool. Red looked up to the band leader on that show. I'm trying to remember who was the band leader on the Man Show. I gotta Google that now. Yeah, that was an awesome show. That show was only
Yeah,
on for a couple years, if that.
yeah, because when you have the feminazis pounding the sponsors of the show to stop sponsoring the show, shows like that go away. They last a year, 6 months to a
It was
year.
110 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay, they even, if you go to IMDb, they even have the Juggy Dancers. Yeah, nice. The Oompa Band.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
Graham just said he could chug a beer in 2 to 3 seconds. Yeah, I remember that.
That's right. Joe Rogan was on that show. Huh. Forgot all about that. And none of the Juggy Dancers ever hit it big. Ooh, Joanna Krupa. Damn, she looks good. Casey Sterling. She looks good too. They don't have. That's right. Jenna Jameson. Now there you go.
Oh my God.
There was a highly talented woman.
Very talented. I mean, but you know,
Agent Carrere was on 2 episodes in 2001. You know that Ginger Lynn, Amber Lynn, that show had class.
yeah, but you're talking about girls that their hoo-ha was like the Lincoln Tunnel. You know, has a lot of traffic. You know,
That's okay. They learn how to work it. So, yeah, it's true. He could chug a beer in 2 to 3 seconds.
Have you had Professor Y on before?
No.
We got a Professor X. Now we got a Professor Y. He says he likes to show good work. See if I asked him if he wants to come on. You want to come on, Professor Y? It took him out the seat. He walked the plank. There you go. Maybe he got kidnapped by by the other boat captain.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You never know. It's here that could actually truly happen.
Jason, I think he got kidnapped by Captain Morgan.
Yeah, really. Captain Morgan. I like Captain Morgan.
Oh, when I was stationed in Diego Garcia, that was so popular with everybody out there. I mean, they like the Captain Morgan spice rum.
Yeah, that's good. I actually like Captain Morgan spiced rum myself.
Yeah.
I don't think you could get 151 here.
You can't get 151 there?
I don't know if I've ever seen it. Let's ask the audience. Some of them live here. Do you know if you can get well, that's cool. You must live up by Manila or Cebu, Professor Y. They seem to be having a lot of problems up there with the internet. Yeah, has anybody in the audience there in the chat ever seen Bacardi 151 here? I don't believe I've ever seen it. Not to my knowledge, anyway. So, yeah, I don't know what the hell Ren's doing. All I know is he's not around.
You want me to shoot him a message?
Well, I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay.
but he's not on. I can message him again though. Oops. Helps button.
Well, maybe
Type
he's
in.
just trying to keep within Filipino tradition and
Look,
be on the show on Filipino time.
yeah, that's a distinct possibility. Definitely a distinct possibility. But oh well. Mm,
Yeah, but Jason, the question is, what kind of a pirate
yeah, as long as it's
is
not
he going to be? You know?
a butt pirate. It'll be all right.
Yeah, Jason just come right out and said it. He said, "Ass, ass." Jason, what do you think? Old Ren like that Pruitt? Huh?
That's funny. Oh, okay. So what you got going on today?
Uh, well, probably in a while I'm going to take the dog over to Petco, get him some chew sticks, and then
Okay.
me and my little buddy will head down to the dog park. I'll let him run his ass off with the other dogs. He gets along well with other dogs. He plays well with others. He's not like some YouTubers that don't know how to play well with others.
Yeah, there's quite a few of those.
But yeah, then after that, I think my youngest she'll be getting off early, so we're probably going to head out to a restaurant called Carrabba's.
Yes, Carrabba's is nice. I haven't been to Carrabba's in ages.
Yeah, I like getting that dish called the tour of Italy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you got lasagna, you got some chicken parm on there, you know. And by the time you finish eating that, you got to unbutton your pants so
Yeah.
your stomach can breathe. You know, and
Yeah.
I think I'm even going to let her drive. I'm going to let her drive so I can have a glass of wine.
A glass or a bottle?
A glass. I don't. I like a really good glass of wine with my meal, uh, especially if it's paired well. Okay.
Yeah.
And if I drink a bottle of wine, I'll just come home with a bottle of Boonesberry Farm. You know?
Boone's Farm. You can buy that here.
Can you really?
Yeah. Man, I think it's like 200 pesos a bottle.
Oh my god. Just a few dollars. That's just a few dollars.
And then that Arbor Mist. Arbor Mist, you can buy that here too.
What about that most famous wine? I think it's like 92 cents a bottle.
Well, Mad Dog.
Yeah, Mad Dog 2020.
I don't think I've seen Mad Dog here. I know me and Quentin Ballou were talking about it one time when we went to the hell, I can't even remember. We
Well,
went to
hey, you know,
the store.
I got a question for you, Bubba. Uh, in
Okay.
in Philippines, in your area and Quentin Blues area, do you guys have any good Italian restaurants?
There's Picobellas, but I have yet to eat there.
Uh huh. Yeah.
But I heard that's pretty good. Swiss Deli's got some decent Italian stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty
Because
good.
here where I live, there's a lot of new Italian restaurants opening up. Yeah, and I've been trying a couple of them because I love Italian food. I mean, I love my pasta. I mean, it's not. Yeah, I know it's not good for you, but I love Italian food. Chicken parm, lasagna, good old
Mm-hmm.
fashioned spaghetti and meatballs. I mean, and when I see like in Philippines when they go to Jollibee and they get spaghetti, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, really, that's some bastardized spaghetti. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh.
time you leave it, Sue? Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, because moving out there, I know there are going to be some things I miss.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, of course. Hmm. Well, I see they shot down that repeal.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
So
You're
why
you're
am I
talking
not
about
surprised?
you're talking about the repeal of the health bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, the Republicans got their heads so far up their ass, it's ridiculous, and they they need to come together. And if they don't come together, they're not going to get anything done. I mean, they're just not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm rooting for them. I want to see them, clean this shit up. But I mean, it's really. I mean, you. I watched the Democrats when they were in power. They stuck together like glue.
Yeah, they do. Well, you got certain they call themselves Republicans, but they're really not. Would be McCain. I really,
McCain,
I really
he
can't
did a
stand that guy.
ass hat move.
Uh huh.
I mean, Ryan told him, if you vote yes, we will bring this to conference and we'll make an even better bill out of it, and gave him his personal assurance. And still, he stepped up to the podium and gave it a thumbs down. And to me,
Yeah.
that's not being a maverick. That's being an asshat. Okay, plain and
Well,
simple.
I would say more like an asshole.
you know,
Yeah.
but
Here's the thing. People like him are part of the problem, not part of the solution. He's been up there how many years now?
oh, he's been up there forever,
Yeah.
right?
I
And,
mean, he's
and
a
that's
perfect
because,
example of why they need term limits.
yeah, they need to. And you think they're going to set term limits? Hell no.
No, of course not.
No.
So they'll never do that. Unfortunately.
He is like an old tit with sour milk in it. Okay.
I was going to say he's more like herpes. That never fucking goes
And
away.
but in a lot of ways, I do respect the man. He served in the military. He served honorably. Okay, he was a POW. But I think politics, politics, and him and his way of thinking do not mix properly. Okay, and I don't like his attitude. It's my way or the highway. All right,
Yeah.
that's that's great when you're in the military because that's the way it's supposed to be. It's my way or the highway. Okay.
Well, I don't think he'll be around much longer considering
Yeah, considering his medical status.
brain cancer.
Hmm.
And as bad as it sounds, I almost feel like, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Well, I never wish ill on anybody because it can go back to haunt you.
Yeah. Yeah, it could, but They say only the good die young. Well,
Uh, yeah. Hey, you're right, Mr. Tuck. Strawberry Farms wine. Okay. That's some stuff that'll, if you drink too much of, you will, by the end of the night, you will be praying to the porcelain god.
yes, you will. You definitely will. Well, you want to fire off a message to him? Well, he was on. He just went off. Where the hell with it? Okay. Anybody else want to come on? Otherwise, I'll probably just go ahead and wrap it up. I've been on about an hour.
Hold on, Professor Y. I think I know who Aloe is. We are getting closer, boys, and that's why it's not showing his face. Well, elaborate a little bit more on that, Professor Y.
Yeah, Filipino spaghetti sucks.
Yeah, it's sweet. It's like I think they put sugar in it. All
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
put a pound of
Now,
sugar in it.
yeah. Well, actually, when you make a good gravy, is what they call it. Okay, and here in America they call it a sauce. All right. It you put maybe a teaspoon
Yeah,
of sugar in it, and what that does is it cuts the acid.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Cuts the acid and the salt down, so it
Yeah.
doesn't taste too salty.
Yeah. You leaving me? I thought you don't have to be there till 2.
Yeah, I need to go to the store.
All right, you be good. All right, stay out of trouble.
Don't do
What
anything
time
I
you be
will not
home
do.
tonight?
They're
Okay.
going out to dinner.
All
Taking
right.
the girls to a party tonight.
Okay. Be safe.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About.
The people she works for. The people she works for. Going out to a party tonight, so she'll be late.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah. All right. Be good, sweetheart. Yeah. But yeah. Elaborate on that some more, Professor Y. I'm curious about all that.
Yeah, me too, actually.
But I'll tell you what, I'll elaborate on it. I don't care who he is, where he comes from, or what he does. Okay. And I was asked yesterday if I was going to go on his show Monday. I'm pretty sure I'm not invited, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to show up to a show like that. Okay. And if you're going to screw with veterans, you're going to get the wrong end of the stick. There's going to be guys that come out. There's going to be guys that come out of the woodwork, and they'll tear you a new one. All right, it's not a good thing to do to screw with the veteran community. All right, and if you think you can handle it, Godspeed. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But I'm not going to be a part of that. As Bubba, I like coming on your show. I like talking, bullshitting around, having a good time. You got a great show. I think Johnny's got a great show. There's a lot of good bloggers out there. Quentin Blue, Dave's Ponderings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of my favorite is like I would say this was my number one favorite show. Don't anybody take offense, because I would have to say Filipinos keeping it real. Because every time I watch their videos, I just feel happy afterwards. They're so cute. They're
Yeah.
they're like a bunch of young kids just having fun. You know and they're doing their thing. And they just posted up a video in a restaurant, and they all wearing YouTube shirts.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
And they're just funny and cute, light and breezy. And if you haven't seen them, I advocate for them. And go over, check their channel out. You'll have a good laugh. Leave a positive comment for them. And I wish them all the best of luck. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some of their videos. I like them.
Yeah. It was like, personally, I'd like to take a flight down there, go visit them, and take them out, buy them a dinner, and do a little partying with them, for Christ's sake. You know, they
Yeah,
seem like a bunch of nice young
I think
ladies.
they're both in their early 20s.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now, where do they
Yeah.
live?
I think they live all the way down there in South Iloilo.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Now, where is
I personally,
Iloilo?
that's even, I think, below Mindanao. And I personally would not go down that far into Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
just
Iloilo
because
City.
of the security. Yeah, just because of the security risk, and
Mm-hmm.
the color of my skin. I'm just too pasty white. I'll stand out like a sore thumb, for crying out loud.
Okay. Well, I know it's predominantly Catholic,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
but that doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't mean jack.
So all it takes is a handful of idiots, a handful of scumbags, and
Mr. Tex says, "Don't do anything Uncle Robert would do." That's actually in Philippines. When I was there last, they called me Tito Robert. Stands for Uncle Robert.
yeah, Central Philippine University's there. Huh. It's got a lot of historical landmarks.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah, Jason's saying it's not that far south.
Okay. I'm not sure where it's at.
Yeah, because if you look at one of their videos, they're standing in front of the Iloilo city sign.
Okay. Iloilo. Oh, I love my thumbnail. Oh. Well, guys, I think I'm probably going to go ahead and hang it up.
All right, it's a shame because I enjoy talking to Santai 7. Too bad Captain Morgan got a hold of him.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Whatever. I'll just have to change. I'll just have to change the title. So, but it's all right.
It was good talking boobies with you, Bubba.
Yeah. Bubba
And Boobies. That's what you
Bubba,
should change it to.
Bubba on Boobies.
Yeah, there you go. Bubba on Boobies.
And keep that thumbnail.
Yeah, Jason. Hey, check it out. Jason says it's the next island east of Behold. Behold, however you say that.
Beckalod, I think.
Backlog.
Beckalod. That's what I say. It's probably wrong.
I think it's Behold.
No, Bahol is Bohol.
Okay. This is Baclod. It could be
OLOD.
Buckload.
Bacalao. Something like that. Some Spanish name.
Uh-huh.
So, okay. Well, listen, guys, thanks for the thumbs up and thanks for tuning in. And I'll probably do it again sometime